What's up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video. Now, I've been getting asked a lot of questions lately, but one of my favorites would have to be, Steeb, why do you say you're going to kill yourself so much? There is a very simple answer to that. Well, two very simple answers to that. Number one, fuck you, that's why. Number two, since it obviously isn't so fucking blatantly obvious, I am slowly drowning myself into crippling depression, suicide. And for the third one, just for shits and giggles, I aspire for nothing more than to own a $250,000 Aston Martin DB9 and paint it with a matte black finish to where it looks like I covered my fucking car in carpet. That is not a joke. I legit was on my way home and I just saw this fucking Aston Martin look like it was covered in fucking carpet. I kind of wanted to kill myself right then and there. Back at it again with the kill myself. But on a serious note, today I have a story for you guys. Now, this story is a little on the older side as well, since this was back in my junior year of high school. Now, in every class, you're gonna get that one kid that knows how to trigger one of the teachers, if not all of them. As you can guess where this story is going, I had one of those kids in my classroom. Now, for the most part of my junior year of high school, all of my teachers were pretty cool, but this one teacher had tenure. And for those of you who are not in the US, tenure for a teacher is legitimately just that. It's when a teacher has been working at the school for 10 years that they pretty much can't get fired for anything unless they're fucking a student, planning to kill a student, something highly illegal. You get the idea. Now, I am a firm believer that the tenure crap is a load of bullshit because of what this one teacher did. Although it was funny as hell, it was still pretty bad. But none of this goes to say that you're not going to get the type of kids in your class, like I said, that knows how to trigger a teacher. Now, for this class, Miss Anderson's class, there was this one specific kid. Now, I know this kid wasn't mental or anything because he was actually kind of smart. Alright, he was a complete fucking idiot. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck went on in his head like 24/7. It's just fucking. It made me question life. But Steve, that's not a very hard thing to do. Well, how about you huckle my nuts? You know, this day started off as usual. I went to class. This was my second class that I had for the day. Now, during high school, we had a split schedule. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I went through my first class. It was pretty cool. Then I got to my second class, Miss Anderson. Now, everyone knew Miss Anderson for her temper, like massive temper. I don't even understand why she started teaching. She seemed like she hated kids. And this just kind of goes to prove it. One day, alright, it was a beautiful day out. We were in class. The room was really nice and chill because outside was like fucking living on the sun. And then Stalin comes in. And yes, Stalin was not his real name, okay, but for purposes, we are just going to use that. Now, Stalin was that fuckboy that could piss off any teacher. He could trigger you just by saying hi. Just the way he says hi made me want to punch him in the face. And I'm not necessarily a violent person, except for the part where I want to kill myself. But besides that, Stalin walks into the class looking like a hot shit, acting like a hot shit. He has all that swag. He has all those swag points. He easily had like 45 swag points. Easily. You know what? Let's make it an even 50. He had 50 swag points. He made my swag look non-existent. More or less because it was non-existent. I was a fucking loser. Fuck off. Don't you judge me. Don't you ever judge me. Don't you ever judge me. He had that walk that you knew he was just going to cause shit. The teacher knew he was going to cause shit. I knew he was going to cause shit. Not only was dude fucking 15 minutes late for the class, which makes no sense because it was right after lunch, the teacher commented on it. She was like, "Oh, hey Stalin, you know you're late for class, right?" He just laughed and said, "Hail communism." Dude was just about to become the dictator of the classroom. He looked back at the teacher and with the utmost disrespectful tone said, "Miss Anderson, how about you go fuck yourself?" Now, a lot of the kids laughed at this. I, however, was not really amused. So the teacher stood there for a good like 2 minutes, allowing him to go sit down at his desk, and when he was still talking shit about her and still disrupting, fuck, I can't English today either. He was disrupting the class. Miss Anderson blew up like a puffer fish. She just like rounded like a beach ball with spikes coming out of her body, about to just launch them and kill everyone in her sight. And while she was doing that, like in her transmorph stage where she was slowly transmorphing into this puffer fish, she was making her way over to Stalin. Now, Stalin kind of sat in the middle of the classroom, so he wasn't all the way back, but he wasn't up front. If he was up front, he would have been dead like forever ago. ago. So there was Miss Anderson waddling her way over to Stalin's desk, and without hesitation, she lifted her arms up and slammed her fist, straight up hammer fist, into the desk. I wish I could make this up. The desk literally snapped in half. She used so much force, so much anger, so much hatred that she slammed her hands into the desk and it just snapped like it was a piece of plywood. It just snapped. And out of nowhere, this kid in the class screeches out, "Anderson angry! Anderson smash!" Needless to say, the class went up in fucking flames because she was just so pissed off that she just simultaneously combusted. The class got a really good fucking laugh out of it, including me. I laughed my ass off. I was screaming like a child receiving a fucking popsicle, okay? I was just so happy that someone did that someone said that. I was enthralled. I was in the moment, and I came. So I think I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the story. This is one of the funnier stories, I think. Okay, it was really fucking lame. I'll just go fuck myself right now. I'm just gonna go. But if you guys like this story, please leave a like. It really helps out a lot. I know I say that with every fucking video, and you're probably going to get really pissed off at me. But why don't you drop a like? Pretty please. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I'm going to still try coming out with content every day. There's a massive fucking question mark at the end of that, by the way. So just, you know what, just leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and remember, keep swimming. I'll catch you turtles later.